Welcome back to my channel, and we are looking at weekly messages this week. So, card 1, card 2, card 3, card 4, card 5, card 6. Anyone new joining in on this channel, what you do is you pick a card that resonates for you, and then we'll see what the message is going to be like for this week. It could be a message from Spirit telling you what you kind of need to look at, or even to consider about what might be needed for this week as well. Okay, so once again, card 1, card 2, card 3, card 4, card 5, card 6. And if you haven't picked your card already, okay, this is the time to pause. Alright, cool. So we have card 1, we have the message of new location. Okay, this card is literally what it is, right? It could be that you are moving to a new place altogether, a house, a new apartment. Okay, it could be that you're moving in a different position, so meaning that you're moving up the ladder in, say, your job. Okay, and I also like to think that perhaps a new location being you need to like get away and find like a new kind of adventure place for you to be, just so that way you can explore more of the world out there, as well as find a new place to feel calm and be able to think those thoughts that you need to think through thoroughly, right, about any situation that might be challenging you ahead. Okay, so that's what's ahead for you this week. Okay, second message, we have rise above our problems. Okay, so basically any problems and challenges that you're facing right now, okay, you need to kind of let them go a little bit and let universe handle them. Okay, there's no point in fretting over a situation that you have no control over, right? All that's going to do is stress you out and make you worried, and eventually make you maybe even feel physically icky. Okay, so letting those big problems kind of out to the universe and asking for assistance. Okay, and while you let go of that problem for a little while, you take a breath, step back, take time to assess. Is it a problem that needs to be solved right away, or is it a problem that can wait for a little bit? Right? Is it a problem that really needs to be solved, or is it a problem that you can walk away from? Right? So you need to think about those kind of aspects, and if it's a problem that you are wanting to solve right away, I suggest that you step back a little bit and kind of find a different perspective, if you will, find a different angle on how you can come about a solution for this problem. Okay? Thirdly, we have make music. Okay? So whether or not you can play a musical instrument or if you can sing, okay, music is very influential. Okay? You could just play a song on the radio and just listen to it. Not saying that you have to make music, alright? But when we listen to music, it has a big impact on how we view the day, alright? Or how we are doing emotionally, alright? And certain vibrations and frequencies of music can change and alter our mood. So, if you are needing some kind of healing, maybe play some sappy, sad music. If you are looking to have a boost in your day, play some happy pop music, okay? So just be mindful that music needs to be brought into your life this week, okay? Okay, we have letting go as the fourth one, alright? So letting go of relationships, problems, and negativity if you can, okay? I get the sense there's a lot of like negative talk going on, or chatter inside, okay? You need to switch that, alright? You need to switch that negative thinking. So instead of being negative towards yourself or the situation, you need to maybe write down 3 to 5 positive things, okay, of the situation or about yourself, okay? When it comes to a situation that is really bugging you, or a relationship that's really bugging you, taking that situation, writing it down, and setting it on fire as a way of release, so that way you can physically see it being taken care of, okay? Otherwise, if you keep gnawing on the situation, you're going to feel this kind of like swoop downwards, feeling a little bit more depressed and stagnated, okay? So whatever problem is going on, you really need to let it go. I feel like this is a problem for some of you. It's more of like a relationship, whether it's platonic or romantic, okay? They're saying cutting the cords, okay? That's what's coming through. Get the feeling that this person has been kind of sneaky or have betrayed you in some sense, okay? So it's time to let go of relationships that no longer impact your life in a positive way, okay? Okay. Number 5, we have the magic of nature. If you can and if you're able to, it's nice to go step out into a forest or go by near a lake or what have you, okay? And reconnect yourself to Mother Earth as much as possible. Not only does it help ground you, but it also releases any kind of pent-up emotions that you may be feeling as well, okay? Being connected to Earth is a very healing thing, just like being connected to water as well. It's a healing thing, okay? Right now it might be a good idea that you take this little stroll if you can, or you could even just do a guided meditation for 5 minutes, okay? Just to kind of be in that kind of setting, in that mind space, all right? Because usually when we have some fog in our brains or whatever, going through the forest or whatever kind of releases that fog, so we can see things in a different light, in a different perspective of things too, okay? And it's not just that, but we also learn to have an appreciation for nature too, okay? And know that the magic is all around us. Okay, lastly, we have positive expectations. Okay, so when we view the unknown, when we view any kind of situation or a new relationship, right, we want to put forth those positive feelers, okay? And the reason for that is because if we go into the unknown being negative, right, the new chapter that we're setting out eventually will become negative, right? But if we are to view it in a more positive manner of, okay, the next chapter in my life is going to be much better, it's going to be filled with this, this, and this, at least the energy is there to kind of help guide you through that pathway and leading it to be more positive experience rather than a negative experience. And it's the same with relationships. If you start a new relationship with a positive attitude, things will start off on the right foot being positive, right? Whereas if you were to start a relationship in the negative aspect, right, it's not going to go very well. Same could be said with jobs, same could be said with going to a new place, going on a travel, So really set those positive affirmations up, okay? And start believing in yourself too, okay? And the more that you believe in yourself and the more that you believe in your affirmations and stuff and the manifestations that you put forth, the more stronger it becomes, right? Okay, let's take a look at what we got for the weekly energy coming through. Sorry for all the noise. My kiddos in the background, just having fun. Monday fun day, as I say. Okay, for this week's energy coming through, we have growth. Okay, it says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Growth can come in many forms. It could come in spiritual lessons. It could come into physical lessons and self-discovery as well. Okay, so that's the energy coming through. So do your learning, do your growth, get to it. Alright guys, if you want your own reading with me, you can book it through my website, www.jasmineseternalcircle, all one word, .com. See you next week.